part do you think deeds play within the Christian life?
Well, show me the deeds, show me your works, and I'll show you your faith.
What part do deeds play within the Christian life?
They're a byproduct of relationship.
They're a byproduct of relationship. Well, I would have to say that that's true, but is there a more precise, more accurate, more compelling way of explaining that?
They seem proactive.
He says he knows their deeds, but he's not saying they're the good deeds or the bad deeds.
No, but he knows their deeds. But I'm asking, what part does deeds play within the Christian life? And Frank's answer was there a byproduct to relationship, and is there a more accurate way we could state that?
Our deeds should reflect our relationship with Christ. So deeds do play a great part in a Christian's life in the church.
They are what we're judged by.
Okay.
Titus 2:7, in all things showing yourself to be a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing integrity, reverence, and incorruptibility.
Okay. Are we saved by our deeds?
No.
We're not saved by our deeds. So they don't have anything to do with becoming a Christian. Okay, what part do they play after we become a Christian?
Your crown.
Okay. Absolutely correct. Bullseye. You see, that's more precise. Deeds are the very indication. They're the very proof of the fact that we're saved. You see, they are the result of salvation. They're not the means of salvation, but they are the result of salvation. And if you call yourself a Christian and you don't have good deeds that follow as a result of you being a Christian, more than likely, you're not a Christian at all. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself into thinking, well, that's the pastor's responsibility. Well, that's his calling. Well, that's his gift. My friend, if you're sitting there with nothing, then more than likely, you are a nothing. You're not saved at all. Get that through your head. You cannot be a Christian without having good works proceed from salvation. A good root produces good fruit. And if you don't have the good root, you can't have the good fruit. And if you do have the good root, you will have the good fruit. Do we have a verse that indicates that for sure, if you're saved, you're going to have fruit?
Ephesians 6, show me by your faith, you'll display your works, something like that.
Well, I think you're thinking about James chapter 2:18. It says, but someone may well say, you have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without the works, and I will show you my faith by my works. So there we have one right there. And can anybody think of another one?
I think we like to quote Ephesians 2:8 and 9 to show that works aren't God what saves us, but Ephesians 2:10 tells us the place works has for a Christian. So go to Ephesians 2:10.
Can someone read that?
For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them.
There you have it. That's the purpose, is good works. Works is activism. It's doing something. It's not apathy. It's not complacency. It's not just sitting warming a pew. It's an active role in doing something. Matthew chapter 13, verse 23 speaks of the ones that understand, indeed bear fruit. And some bring some fold 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. So a person that's saved may not do what you're doing. And they may not be great as what he's doing. but they will be doing something. So you don't have to be the greatest of greats. That's not what God's necessarily looking for. What He's looking for is for you to be faithful to the seed that He's put in you and to do the work that He has called you to do, and to do it diligently with loyalty and faithfulness. And that is the result of true salvation.
That's how the lady with the dead kid.
Yeah.
She was the root. She thought her kid was the fruit.
Yeah.
And then when the fruit was taken away, there was nothing.
Mm-hmm. Right. And with the Christian, you can take anything away, and he should have his feet on the rock and still have Christ, and still have that peace and joy. Not that it won't be hard, not that he won't suffer some, because right here it says deeds and your toil and perseverance. But we want to keep in mind, even with our toil and perseverance, Hebrews 12:4, you have not yet resisted to the point of shedding blood in your striving against sin. So we all can complain and we can all say, oh, woe is me, but yet we still haven't resisted the point of having to shed blood. And then be comforted in 1 Corinthians 10:13 that says, no temptation has ever overtaken you, but is such as common to all man. And God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you're able, but with the temptation will provide a way of escape also, that you may be able to endure it. So even when you're tempted, don't think that, oh, this is all coming down on me. No, everybody experiences these things, and there's a way of escape. You don't have to buckle, you don't have to fold, you can endure, and that's the victory we have in Jesus. And that concludes the study for tonight.